I am so happy to be talking about today a rather untouched topic for fragrance layering. Are the multiple products really necessary? And I'm going to go ahead and define everything too. Is it really necessary to use multiple body washes, especially that? And we're going to get into what brought up the conversation because we got to. So I'm in a Facebook group where they primarily talk about fragrances and layering and so forth. I happen to see a particular post that says it doesn't take 3 to 4 body washes and bathing with 3 body washes in order for you to layer, and it's 12 different things. This is definitely the elephant in the room, dare I say, for hygiene products. I have nothing against layering with multiple products, but this is an interesting topic I've always wanted to talk about. And so, for some reason, I wanted to just bring this up as part of the hygiene chat for body care and shower routines and overall layering because you want to smell a certain way, your body chemistry is going to come into play. It's a big factor. That's what I want to put out there at first. Definitely. So, are the multiple products really necessary? I'll tell you where I first noticed it when I got into this hygiene sphere here on YouTube. On Instagram, baby, the I get you. I get that there are multiple aesthetics, like all green products, all yellow products, but we're just talking about what you shower and or bathe with. I have seen. See, she pointed out the elephant in the room in the Facebook group. I have seen where it's like, well, why do they have 3 body washes, 2 body washes? I might can understand 2 body washes if one has is textured, meaning a scrub or a body wash scrub. I'll put that at the end of this video, my thoughts on body wash scrubs and if they're worth it. And then if one is a more smoother, silkier body wash, I can get that if you're combining textures together where one if one exfoliates and the other softens and replenish and packs back in, seals back in the moisture for your skin. And it's not even a number of products. It's just I've never understood it either and just haven't been able to put a language to it. I've not been able to put a language to it. And so here I am. I'm just like, now I understand the fragrance layering for body mist, perfumes, so forth. Cool. I just learned about also layering more than one lotion. Body washes, I'm trying to wrap my head around if you want to smell great, your body chemistry is going to come into play no matter if you use 3 products, two, uh, 10 plus 2, 12, 14, 20. I just feel like me personally, this is my opinion, and you all share how you feel in the comments. I just feel like it's not really necessary, and you should be cautious. One, if you have sensitive skin, if you're in the sensitive skin club, wave your hand because I'm one of those. Yeah. If you're not in the sensitive skin club, your skin could just, take a licking and keep on ticking. That's awesome. You still should be cautious because after a while you're playing a dangerous game because eventually you're making yourself susceptible to a possible rash, breakout, allergic reaction. And if you're using 7 products, I'll use that for example, some random number, then you're going to have trouble trying to find out which product it is until you go to your doctor and he or she suggests a solution for you to document each product as you stop using them and pinpoint the culprit as to which one caused the allergic reaction. If you notice my shower routines, for the most part, they're pretty simple and just structured a certain way. Speaking of structured shower routines, oh yeah, un momento, por favor. Let me present to you Exhibit A. I don't think I could flip this screen around since I'm live, so I will go through it with you all. So the basic structure of a shower routine, per my breakdown, I don't know how anybody else breaks it down. Your foundation is showering and or bathing. Step 1. Your second step is moisture. What lotions are you using? What perfume oils, body creams, body supples? What are you using to moisturize your skin to pack that moisture back in so you're not walking around here looking ashy where they can go around and make rap songs about you? I'm just saying that is all. And number 3, what finishes off your routine? Fragrance layering. Mist, fragrance mist, eau de parfum, elixir. That's a level of fragrances. I got a video going in greater depth, I'll put at the end also, about fragrance concentration, a guide that will let you know, okay, what concentration is right for you. But back to the topic at hand. And so I structure my shower routine just as if they do exactly, not just as if. The exact same way they structure a fragrance is the exact same way I structure my shower routine. Well, that doesn't make any sense. It does for me because I'm going to break it down for you. Okay? Base notes, that's what they're going with first. Middle notes, the second layer, top notes. The base notes are showering. The middle notes are moisturizing your skin with lotion. The top notes are fragrance layering with fragrance mist, eau de parfums, elixir, the very high concentration or low concentration, middle concentration stuff. Yeah. I mean, I've seen one all green with the Sol de Janeiro. I think I learned finally how to say it. Sol de Janeiro, the Bum Bum Cream brand, and I saw their green fragrance mist amongst everything else, and it's like, why are they using multiple body washes? For me, this is not me picking at nobody. It's always been here until I finally saw it in a Facebook group, which prompted this discussion. It's always been there, just kind of bubbling at the surface. That's the only way I can understand with body washes, if they're of different textures and maybe the same scent category, or maybe kind of adjacent, like a coffee, coconut coffee from OGX, and a Caress shea butter and brown sugar. I don't think I've ever seen those two layered together, so I'm just throwing that out there. And they're roughly gourmandish, but they're still in different categories, but can still work together, because coffee and brown sugar, you hear me? You feel me? Don't. It can work. It can definitely work. Now, the layering of lotions, the only thing I've done with that is to layer honey lotion and the the EOS Vanilla Cashmere. Trying to figure out where my bottle is. I don't want to get up right now. That layered pretty well because vanilla and honey sounds like a parfait together. It sounded like it would work well, and it did work well with extremely well with my body chemistry. And then you have to also think of the formulation of the products. A lot of days the products are being made silicone free, sulfate free. This is a perfect example. I haven't gotten to this just yet. This is OGX's extra creamy coconut miracle oil. Yeah, some of them have sulfates. A lot of the body care products now, they're starting to do away with the sulfates. They're starting to do away with the silicones. They're starting to gravitate towards more plant-based because of allergic reactions. And then I think a lot of this, to be honest, you let me know, you chime in and let me know how y'all feel about it. My personal opinion is I think that a lot of the attention to what's in products now and why they're slowly pulling them back away from um, the sulfates, the silicones, the parabens and phthalates. I'm not saying that again. That took all of everything to pronounce that. And is the 2020 ordeal, when the came along. I got other names for it. Then they started looking at everything. It went from that to the food, to the vitamins, the supplements, and eventually it came to the products, which is why you're seeing a lot of sulfate-free shampoos, body washes, all kind of stuff, right down to what you brush your teeth with. That's a whole other chat about the oral hygiene stuff, really. The aluminum deodorant. People are more concerned now. That's a good thing. They're a whole lot more concerned now about the products that they use and put on their skin. Un momento, por favor. It is very hot in here, but trying not to turn the air on. I don't think y'all will hear me. But that's when a lot of that stuff came along, and it's a really great thing just because people are paying attention to what's going into whatever makes what they consume, put in their mouth, what goes in their belly, tummy, their digestive system, what they brush their teeth with to get the pearly whites. Okay, if they want a treat to eat, what's going on with everything. So I'm really ecstatic to see that people are really getting into what's in these products. So that begs, I say all that to say this, that begs the question, why about 7 to 12 products for the layering shower routine? I know that a lot of you that are watching, a few of you that will probably watch after this is done, that you feel seen. I'm not picking at you, Mama. No, not picking at you. Uh, I'm just, I've always had the question in my head. It's just, I like to open up discussion for dialogue because I really am curious because I have sensitive skin. And so you guys get to see me represent the sensitive skin club for what works and what doesn't work. A few short months ago, and this is coming from a person that has a very simple, more simplified, structured shower routine. And a few short months ago, I had a bit of a, I'm like, well, where is this coming from? My skin was itchy, and I'm like, I noticed that with a Yardley soap, something I had layered it with. I would suggest, now you could do whatever you want to do. Here's the disclaimer. You can do whatever you want to do when it comes to your shower routine, fragrance layering, and everything. Know your skin well. That's the first tip. Know your skin well, what it can and cannot tolerate, including the minimal the minimal concentration it can handle, including the maximum concentration that it can handle. And I'm not just talking about fragrances and mist. The body washes, the body scrubs, the body soaps, the perfume oils, body oils, all of that. Whatever category of product you're using, know your skin well. How do you get to do this? Patch test. Patch test. On some of the bottles that I see, especially of the hair removal creams like Nair hair depilatory cream, which is another name for it, I see there's almost always a warning where they tell you on those bottles, patch test. I'm thinking that maybe they should do that on body washes and body lotions and all of the rest of the body care products, just for people that would like to layer multiple products, 3 or more, 4 or more, 5 up to 7, 10, 12. I mean, I if I could show you all what I'm seeing in my feed for hygiene and stuff on Instagram, Pinterest even. For one, this is one shower routine. I can see if you're combining your oral hygiene routine with your shower routine, which means you're showing us one category of what you do throughout your process from beginning to end, step by step. Okay, here's the toothpaste, the floss, and the toothbrush I'll use. Next category, here's the body wash I use, or use the scrub and the body wash. Then when I get out, here's the body oil and body lotion I use. Then, each step is a category of products. Then together, collectively, that's your whole routine. But that's not what I'm seeing on Instagram. So, kind of calling you out, but not really. It's just, is it really necessary? I think it would be much more simpler. Of course, you could do whatever you want to do because you're grown. That's your business. Okay? You could do whatever you want to do. Here's my suggestion. I'm going to put it out there. You could try it. You could not try it. That's fine. You could pass it on to somebody. Whether or not you have sensitive skin, I suggest keeping it to a body wash, one particular body wash you like. If you add a second body wash, let it be something textured or either a body scrub. For your lotion, for your moisturization step, put the body oil, perfume oil, and pair it along with the lotion if you like to do that. Only if you like to do that. Then fragrance layering. You could kind of get away with that, but you still got to be careful. A fragrance mist, Bath and Body Works, or more the higher upscale Dior, Burberry, Baccarat, Rouge, 540. Okay, I've been hearing a lot about that. Good Girl, Carolina, Hera. I might be butchering that name totally. Just a few to name there. And then just have one staple fragrance, and then one that you feeling kind of saucy about yourself. Okay. Keep it simple. And that way, when you're using on a consistent basis, and keep everything in rotation, but just not too many at one time. Make sure you're finishing your products before you move on to something else. Fragrance is a little different because that takes time with you rotating and spraying and misting out. Body lotions, body creams, and oils, that take a little time. Rotate out and don't use anything else until you clear out a bottle. Clear out a bottle, bring something else from the bunch. Okay, using this, for example, a body cream. When I get through using up this body cream from Shea Moisture, Revive, and Brighten Body Cream, papaya and vitamin C. After I get done using that, time to pull out my Tree Hut Vitamin C Whipped Shea Body Butter 2021 as part of their summer collections when this came out. Just use it for example. Then when I clear out the vitamin C, honey lotion. When I clear out the honey lotion, vanilla cashmere. You see a pattern here? Same thing with the body wash. I clear out this OGX coconut, I almost call this coconut coffee, coconut miracle oil body wash. Creamy. Little acidity to it. Anywho, I clear that OGX out. Time to start on the soft soap blackberry sugar. There is a way for you to rotate your products, even if you don't want to use that method, clear out one at a time, where you could just be using collectively both of these at a time. Use this for a couple days, this for a couple days, and just try not to add a third one. And I believe it is a TikTok thing that started with them with the 7 to 12. I'm just throwing out random ridiculous sounding numbers so I can make a point. I just really feel like it's in some parts it's not necessary. I can understand the fragrance mist part and all the perfumes. I can even understand the shimmer oils, perfume oils, body oils, and then you mix that with your lotions. I hear that a lot throughout the community. Body washes, you gotta be careful, especially if one is textured, one is not, or if they're just all 3 different fragrances and you want to layer them on top of each other because you feel like it would layer great. That's all well and dandy. Here's another thing I'm thinking about the body wash ordeal. With you using body washes, let's say you use 3. Let me see if I can think of 3 examples. Caress, shea butter, and brown sugar. OGX coconut coffee scrub and wash. Okay, kind of similar in the scent category, kind of gourmandish. And then Dove's perfect. Dove, thank God. Dove's shea butter and warm vanilla. That sounds like they will work all collectively well together. The only thing is they all have 3 different types of textures. Caress is more finer and smoother, but it's exfoliating. OGX coconut coffee, exfoliating, but it's a lot more loose in texture, and the scrub particles are not as abundant as they are in Caress, shea butter, and brown sugar. Then you have Dove, completely a smooth, it feels like you're bathing with moisturizing body lotion. And so if you're using these on top of each other, here's my theory of the thing. When you go in with Caress, now this is personally what I would do if I was going this route, which I would not, my skin is sensitive. I'm going in with Caress. It sticks to the skin, it gets in your nooks and crannies because it's just that kind of fine formulated body wash, if you will. And once I'm done with that, it leaves a fragrance. But the thing is, here's the thing with layering body washes specifically. Once you bathe with one and go on with the other one, you're thinking you're layering it. But my question is this: wouldn't you therefore be washing off the first body wash with the second body wash, and then repeating the same cycle with the third body wash, washing off the second body wash with the third? Just questions I'm putting out there. Really, I'm just putting questions out there. I just coconut, soft soap. Let me try to find another body wash. Okay, and then this Caress jasmine and lavender oil came out a few months ago. That's all I got to say. So let's say, because I like to exfoliate first, I go in with this blackberry sugar. Smells divine. Cool. I go in with that. And I smell it until I go in with this Caress jasmine and lavender oil. When you're going over the first body wash that smells like blackberry, you're essentially adding and layering on top of it. But then you have to wonder if I'm washing away the blackberry scent with the next one in line. And then when I'm done with this, I barely smell the blackberry, but I smell the jasmine and lavender oil. Everything is predicated on your body chemistry. They're going to throw that out there. I'm going to wind up washing away the jasmine and lavender oil with the coconut from OGX. I just wonder, like, you're doing all this work and you might only wind up smelling like the very last body wash you wind up washing with. I just that's my legitimate question and concerns about it. I feel like based on what your goal is, and based on what your goal is, and based on what category, what steps you are into, deep off into your shower routine and hygiene routine, that it is necessary in some parts because maybe you want to go for a particular scent and maybe two particular products aren't made with the same scents together. They haven't made it with those two notes. Fine. But in some instances, not necessary. Yeah. Um, are multiple products necessary for fragrance layering? That's what I've shared with you all. If you'd like to see more discussions like this, I'll have a playlist linked here or there. I want to keep it here on this side that you could watch and grab a plate of food or a bag of chips. Healthy. Love you.